out of the drawer and blow your head off. It's sad as hell, dude. I do think it should be a little harder to get a gun, for sure.
They do background checks. That's what background checks are for.
I'm not going to lie, though, dude.
You can't have one.
I agree, but I mean, I walked in a gun store and walked out with a freaking assault rifle within 30 minutes, and I think that's a little crazy.
Which state?
This state. The great state of California. I'm joking.
Michigan, which is a Democratic-run state.
Yeah. I mean, I do think it should be a little harder, dude. I think that... But I mean, I've never committed any crimes, though.
If you completely snapped, you could have just went off right there.
And I mean, I've never committed any crimes, obviously. So maybe that's why. I mean, I have a clean record, but I mean, it should. I just hope. I hope it's harder for people who've. I mean, I don't know how would you know if I have mental illness? I could be at home writing crazy stuff all day.
Yeah, people have split personalities.
Yeah, like you can't really stop a psycho. If a psycho wants to do something, a psycho's going to do it, Al.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I just love my gun.
Well, you should, because it's going to protect you from a psycho. And if you love women, you should love guns. Me and you both have wives that couldn't defend themselves against some psycho guy, and you better be pro-gun if you're a woman.
I took the wife to the shooting range, and you know, I was always like, if somebody ever attacks you or the baby when you guys are alone, like you got to know how to keep one in the chamber. If you're not comfortable keeping one in the chamber, you got to learn how to cock your gun back. That split second's important, though.
You got to have it cocked already.
Yeah, you got to have it.
It's like not buckling up in a car accident.
Dude, I was like showing her, like, I was like, all right, go ahead, cock the gun back. Shoot at the... She was like, it was so sad because she's like this little smaller woman, and she's just like...
You got to have it ready.
I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, we need a lot of training. And she's just like, I'll never need it. I'm like, until you do,
dude,
you might. Because there's some psychos on there. There's a lot of videos of families being attacked.
My dude, Tim Kennedy, always sends something to me that bothers me. Doesn't send something to me, sorry. I look at his stuff, dude. And look at Shaq Diesel. But of like kids just getting tooken from moms and stuff in grocery stores, Al.
Yeah.
And it bothers me, but it also makes you realize you got to be alert, dude. And you need to show your wives it and stuff. These children are worth millions of dollars to these psychopaths. Yep. And you better be ready to die. And if you see it happen, I even tell my son, you see someone else, a stranger, a kid getting, you go, man. This kid is going to get duct taped in the back of, I mean.
Yeah. Now, what's the appropriate age to teach your kid how to defend themselves with a firearm?
Well, I don't know if there is an age for that, to be honest, till they're 18, because I don't want my kid to ever have access to my firearm. But I teach my girl who's 2 and 3 years old, don't talk to strangers, dude. We'll be at the gym and a guy will say, oh, hi, cute girl. And I say, if you're with dad, you can say hi. If you're not with dad, don't talk to strangers.
Wow. She understands that?
I've had a guy go, hey, can I buy her a popsicle? And I go, no, we're working on not talking to strangers. Because to be honest, you're weirding me out. I don't know you. Don't buy her a don't. No.
That's a weird line, right?
I agree. Can I buy her a popsicle?
That's very strange.
Yeah, how would I dump you on your...
How was he an old man?
Yeah, and like you don't want to be weird. And I looked at this other guy and I'm like, I'm not trying to be, but I'm like, don't talk to my kid.
Yeah.
If you want to say, hey, cute, but like when you're really trying to talk, you literally came over twice. I'm like, hey, man, we're working on strangers.
Yeah.
We're not talking to strangers, man.
Wow.
And it kind of made me upset. Like, don't talk to my girl twice, dude. Wow. And if you don't say hi to the dad, like he didn't say, hey, how you doing? He went straight to her like, hey, little girl, like, oh, can I buy her a popsicle? And I'm like.
And it's sad because you don't know if they mean no harm, but also they're psychos out there.
And they're trying to win your trust. Groomers take years, they say. Yeah. They win your trust. No, he's a good guy. No, he's a good guy. Yeah, you can buy her. Yeah, you watch her while I go to the bathroom real quick. I mean, dude.
I was on the airplane one time with he was 6 months old at the time, and I was holding him like this. He's a very happy baby.
You're brave.
So he's always like laughing, and I had to use a restroom. And then we had to change him in the airplane. Oh, dude. And then
you're a warrior.
I'm standing there holding him, and he's just looking around at everybody going like this. And I looked over at this old guy, and he was like, oh my God, he's so cute. And he's like going like this. Yeah. And his wife is like slapping him, like, stop.
I know, doesn't it suck? Because he might just be a nice guy, but you can't touch a baby no more, dude.
And then after that whole exchange was over, I just sat there and I was like, what if this dude lunged at my baby? This old, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I was just like thinking,
you're pretty safe on an airplane, but
yeah, I'm like, I would Spartan kick this old dude in the chest holding a baby.
Even when people come in the store and they have kids, like, I feel weird if I talk too much to a kid, like, it's just, dude, I cannot believe how popularized child predators have been. It's disturbing, but you better, I don't like seeing this information, but you got to be alert, Big Al.
There's so much footage out there now.
And I look like a kid, dude. People try to take me.
I must have been an ugly kid, man, because I never had a groomer come up to me.
That was my biggest fear as a kid, though, dude. And I want my kids to be scared of strangers. My parents scared the crap out of me about kidnappers, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember they'd be like, no, a guy will just take you. And it should be that way. I tell Vivi my daughter will be like, because a bad stranger will take me like a monster. And I go, yep. And my wife goes, you're scaring the hell out of her. I'm like, I don't care. I'd rather save her life.
Yeah.
And then I teach her, if you're ever scared, old man tries to talk to you, hey, I got candy in my car, I got a dog in my car. What do you do? And she'll say, run to dad.
Wow.
But dude, if you get in a moment, a lot of times you freeze. I've heard these psycho killers and predators, they talk about how they just take kids and the kids are just frozen. They're so scared, dude.
Yeah, they're scared.
Anyway, what a great uplifting message.
Yeah. So kill for your kids.
And let me give you one stock to buy I'm looking at, man. Let me show you one stock.
I went to the red. I have to look back a little bit.
Let me show you one stock, dude. All right.
Show me how to make money, man.
Here we go.
This economy's messed up. Help
Where is
me.
it, Big Al? All right, my stock is BTCS. How do we look this video up? How do we look this video up, Big Al?
That's the problem. We got to be quick on our feet. What do you want me to type?
Type in BTCS.
BTCS.
There it is.
Sounds like Bitcoin.
There it is. Look at this.
What's it at? $2?
$1.77. Look at where this was at. $6. So where do we want to buy? Under here. Great time to buy. I'm buying right now. This is not financial advice.
Are you really?
Yeah, I buy this anytime it's under $1.80, $1.90, I'm buying, dude.
What is BTCS?
It's a blockchain thing.
So it supports Bitcoin or something?
But if you look like 3 month, it's still up. So actually I wouldn't buy this bad boy right now. Look at it down here, dude.
Oh wow.
Dollar.
What is it there?
What is it right now? $1.75, $1.76. What is it right here? $1. Okay. I'd buy in this range, $1.40. That's kind of like a stabilizing line right here, $1.50. Again, never too much. But this is something that you throw $100 at, you got 100 of them, dude.
Hit the 2-year chart or the 1-year chart.
It's very new.
Is it really?
Yeah. Is it 2 years old? Okay. Whoa, look at that. It was $4. So look at this, dude. You're still getting it half off. And this is a bull market. This is a bull market, dude.
Go ahead and put that purchase in.
I'm doing it. I'm not lying. All right. Allah Akbar.
BTCS?
BTCS.